When taking notes in class, you need to have a system. There's probably none better than one developed at Cornell University.
Cornell method emphasizes taking the notes in class and then also figuring out what were the main points and what were my questions with the notes when I was taking them. And then you use those to review when you go back through your notes and review those.
Here's how it works. Divide the page into 3 parts, putting your class notes on the right.
On the right side, in that big section on the right, that's where you take your class notes.
Taking notes is the first step. Step 2, sometime after class, write what you think are the main ideas on the left-hand side of the page.
On that side of the page, on the left side is where you would put your main points, like the things that you see as the main points from your notes from class.
Step 3, the summary and questions area at the bottom of the page.
And that would be summary points or questions you might have for the instructor.
That's how Anna McLeod teaches the Cornell system at the University of South Carolina. At Indiana-Purdue University in Fort Wayne, students learn a variation of that system. The one difference? Allow blank space.
Skip spaces. Once the subject changed slightly, skip some spaces, because oftentimes professors go back and give you additional information rather than having lines drawn all over the place. It's much better to have a little bit of space.
So your notes would look something like this. If the prof adds extra material, you go back and put in the additional information. The Cornell system has the added benefit of being a self-testing tool.
When they go to study, they can fold that paper over right at the line and look at those main ideas, and can they give the details? And that's a good way to test themselves.
Let's go over her idea. Fold the paper at the line, review the main ideas, test yourself. Do you remember the details? By the way, did you notice that the back side of the page is blank?
We also suggest that they write on only one side of the paper, and the students will often complain and say, but that's wasting paper. And we try to explain, when you go to study and you spread your notes out, when you're looking for something, if you don't have to stop and flip that paper over on either side, it speeds things up a great deal.
The Cornell system helps you organize and think about your notes. Put the class notes on the right side of the page. Later, identify the main ideas and put them on the left. Then put questions and summary points at the bottom.